everyone, my name is Jaybird and welcome back to Everlasting Summer. I have my fan on in the background because it's getting a little toasty right now, and my dog is with me because she's being a little scared little bitch because someone blew off fireworks in the park or something nearby, and now she's all clingy. But anyways, we're just gonna jump back into this shit. I have lemonade with me, and water. And there's water in the lemonade because I need to dilute it. It's too lemony. In a couple of minutes, I was standing at the square. The loudspeakers and some DJ equipment were installed near the monument, and the trees were decorated with light strings. Ah, typical country ball. Can I skip this? Oh yeah, I can. Why would you come to a dance party if you'd rather sit tightly in a corner? Okay, but just a little bit. Oh, we're gonna dance with Slavia? That's a spirit! She reached out her hand to me. We were standing in the middle of the dancing crowd. Well, in fact, it was me who was standing. Slavia was warming up, swaying to the beat. I was already blaming myself for agreeing to this uncomfortable proposal. Okay, here I am, on the road again. On the road again. This can't just wait till I don't know the words. And now what? I examined the dancing pioneers around me. Nope, I am not prepared for this. The music stopped abruptly. Some people were still dancing under the momentum, but the majority stopped. Don't panic! The leader went to the DJ's panel and adjusted something there. Next song, ladies invite gentlemen. I looked at Slavia. She stretched her hand out to me with a smile. You shouldn't refuse a girl. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this the same exact pose that Lena did, but they just swapped out the hair and the eye color and the dress? And cheap bastards! And the I'm just kidding, I don't really care. Ah, I got my mouse stuck in there. Okay. That moment when you get your mouse stuck in when you're trying to take a fucking screenshot without your mouse in it. Or the cursor. The game's cursor. Such magical music. I feel like this is the style of music right here. I feel like this is something I'd hear in Little Big Planet. You know, a Little Big Planet game. Especially with the Sorry, I'm just kidding. We danced for a few minutes. Her chest heaved faster and her face blushed more and more. Sylvia stared into my eyes that I don't actually have. They're just nothing there. I tried to look away at the dancing pioneers, or at my feet, or somewhere else. It was a strange feeling. My whole body shuddered from time to time, but it was a pleasant shudder, without any hint of uneasiness or shame. My mind became miraculously calm. I realized that I didn't want to let this girl go, and I am ready to dance with her forever. Hopping next to us, Uliana stopped for a moment and smirked. Maybe I was seeing things, but I couldn't get rid of the thought that that insolent girl is trying to hint at something. I made a frightening face, but she was already gone. Is something wrong? Slavia asked quietly. Everything's fine. I mean, everything's great. I hadn't started stammering yet, but I was about to. You're so tense. A little, I said honestly. Boys don't like to dance. Guess so. She didn't say anything, just smiled. Da-da-da. The song eventually finished. I was still holding Slavia, but she easily slipped out of my grasp. How dare you! Get back here, woman! Thank you for the dance. I should thank you. I should thank you. Oh, I should. Oops. I slipped up. I just stood and stared at her for some time. The next track started playing. One more? No, I think I'll rest a little. That slow dance was just too exhausting for me. I need to chill my boner out. I tried to leave the square as soon as possible. I don't remember how I ended up at the beach. Why did I run away? I looked exactly like running away. The dance was nice and Slavia was pleased, but something wasn't right. I felt restless just thinking about the ball. Maybe I just lost my grasp on the situation and got emotional? That happens rarely. I always tried to behave and calmly assess the situation. But did I manage it this time? I sat on the sand and looked at the river. The full moon was hanging far above the water. La belle! Why am I yawning? Why am I tired? La bella luna! Memories overwhelmed me. I'm overwhelmed. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. Sorry, it froze a little bit. Oops. I am 6 years old. Me and my father are fishing. I cast my rod doom. What? Dumpsily. What? Dumpsily and wait. 1 minute, 2, 10, no fish bite. Meanwhile, my father gets one after another. How do you do that? He explains, but now I don't remember all the details. It didn't freeze, did it? Okay. Sorry. I am 9 years old. A dark, incomplete building near our country house full of ghosts, vampires, or maybe just hobos. You got ghosts! You got vampires! You got hobos. You got hobos. An unstable wooden ladder to the second floor hanging above the abyss, the hole to the basement. I'm scared, but I still dimp up and dim. What? What is this? What are these words? Dim up and down this ladder every day. A brick falls on my foot and I. Oh, oh, oh God. Ew. Okay, can I just say right now, one of my worst fears is like losing a fingernail or a toenail. Like, holy fuck. It grosses me out, and it's like, I don't know why it's one of my worst fears, but it just is. I have really long nails. Well, they're getting really long. But I like having nails. Like, even on my feet, even though I don't look at them that much, but like, they're nice, you know. Ugh. One time, a few years ago, I was on my way to my best friend's house for a sleepover, and like as I was leaving, I shut the door, but I slammed the door shut, and also my hand was in the way. It was like the door leading out to the garage. I shut it on my finger, and I just collapsed in pain and started going like crying like a fucking bitch. And I had my nail didn't come off, thank God, but I was so worried it was. But like I had like I can't even remember what hand it was on anymore. It was so long ago. But I don't even remember. I think it was my middle finger. I think it was the middle finger on my left hand, but I can't exactly remember. But all I remember is that I had like a bruised nail for like a while, and like I would remember like picking when like the nail kept growing. I would pick out like the blood that had dried up from underneath the nail. Not like completely underneath, like touching the nail bed or anything, but you know what I mean. Like the blood grows out with the nail when you damage your finger. It grows out. It stays with the nail, so when your nail grows. Why am I explaining this? You should. I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Brick falls on my foot and I lose a toenail. I'm 12 years old. My first victory in a video game tournament. We play a console fighting game. An imaginary audience applauds. My astonishing victory. I am 15 years old. I score several wonderful goals with my heel. And wonderful shot from 30 meters away. Away right into the upper corner. I am 17 years old. Hey, I'm 17! I mean, I'm turning 18 next month, but I'm 17 years old too! Woo! We can relate so much right now in this memory flashback. My first love. Your first love? I had my first love when I was 11. Get on my level. I'm just kidding. No, that's disgusting. I mean, it wasn't love. It was just a crush. Transient images, shadows slipping away and vanishing in the city haze. I can't catch her among the buildings and corners. Oh, are you stalking her? The following memories became more clear, but far less vivid. The images of my childhood and youth that I saw were unclear. That they lacked details and I couldn't quite see the faces of people. Sometimes they just looked like looked a lot like a canvas covered with spilled paint. But the feelings of those hazy images were so much warmer than those of my more recent memories. Oh. My recording software froze. I'm sorry about that. Sorry. There we go. Sorry about that, I didn't notice that. There you are! Oh! That's a little edgy. What? This... I love the whimsical music that plays for her. Is this like her theme? Is this like Slavia's motif or something? The song? That's cool. It's just so whimsical, you know? It froze again. There we go. Slavia leaned over me. I didn't get a fright. Why did you leave so soon? Just felt like being alone for a bit. I look so edgy. I look like someone took the last of the milk this morning and I didn't get to put it in my cereal. I hate dry cereal. I love dry cereal. I love dry cereal. I cannot put milk in my cereal. I'm sorry. I just like the crunch of cereal and I don't like it being soggy because that just reminds me of oatmeal. So why would I be eating cereal if I could just eat oatmeal instead? That's just the effect. So yeah, I like my cereal crunchy. It was like I hid in a shell. There was no outer world for me, and I responded the same way to all stimuli. I was just like the three monkeys. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Isn't it just beautiful here? Sylvia looked at the river. Yeah, it is. How about one more dance? No thanks, I'm fine. Deep inside I knew I shouldn't be so sharp with Slavia, but I was like a puppet on the string. Forced to say things I would have never said under other circumstances. What are you thinking about? Nothing. I didn't think her dress was that short. And where'd the flower design go? There's some inconsistencies I'm seeing here. I don't quite approve. Why does it keep freezing? You can't think about nothing. She pouted her lips, but smiled right after that, letting me know she wasn't offended. Well, good thing she's not offended. You're always thinking about something, even if you don't notice it. Maybe. Maybe. So, what are you thinking about now? About owls. I have to like keep double checking, like, hey, is it frozen yet? Is it frozen yet? Did it freeze yet? Oh god, I feel paranoid. I said the first thing that came to my mind. Why owls? She laughed. I don't know. Have you ever seen any owls? Of course I have. What a silly question. Do you like them? They're just a bird like any other. Hey, now that's not true. A night bird, Sylvia specified. Yes, a night bird. I believe the correct term would be nocturnal. You uncultured swine. A nightbird. I imagined an owl, a little feathered box with huge blinking eyes. They don't... Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of something else. No, they do blink. Right? Do owls blink? Do owls blink? Oh. Never mind, they do blink. I guess I was thinking of some other animal that doesn't blink. Let me see. What was I thinking? Never mind. I guess my facts were wrong. I don't know why I thought that owls couldn't blink. I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm stupid, apparently. Anyways, are you a night owl? Am I a night owl? What? You know, there are dark larks and night owls. Some like to get up early and some like to sleep in. I thought it was the early bird, and I've never heard dark larks. Darlarks, or whatever the fuck it said. Whatever the fuck it said. What did it say? Daylarks. Yeah, that. Yeah, I've never heard that before. I thought it was just early bird. Her words brought me back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, Mom Spaghetti. Have you guys ever heard the the remix of Eminem's I forgot what the song was called, but you know that back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, have you ever heard the remix where it's just Mom Spaghetti, like Mom Spaghetti, you know, spaghetti. Have you guys ever heard that version? I should show you guys that version sometime. I pictured just look it up. Maybe I can link it. I don't know. I pictured my dusty room full of junk, a mountain of unwashed plates on the table, guitar rotting in the corner. Next, there is no way to treat your guitar, mister. I don't play my guitar often, but at least I treat it with respect, and I love it. Necktie hanging from the lamp, and the pinnacle of all of this, a heap of dirty socks under the bed. I froze. There you go. I was indeed a night owl. Night was my time. Same. But somehow, I was managing to get up early in this camp. Somehow. Same here. I know. So, what are you? A night owl, I guess. I like to sleep. Everyone likes to sleep. And I am a daylark. The earlier you get up, the more you can do during the day. That is true. There is really nothing urgent for me to do, so I don't see any difference between day and night. It's just quieter and calmer during the night. And also you can do sneaky things in the night. Savia, don't you have any problems at all in your life? What do you mean? She wondered. You were always so joyful, so ready to help, so eager to start doing something. Oh my god, why does it keep freezing? Hello? Come on, there you go. It is like nothing can upset you. Good. Why do you keep freezing? Why? Why do you keep freezing? There you go. Jesus Christ. Why? She laughed. I am just an ordinary person. That's right. Just an ordinary person in an ordinary place. I sometimes think that I am the strange one here. Don't you like the camp? I don't mean only the camp. In the previous... I stumbled. I shouldn't speak so frankly even with her. At home too. I think that I'm not like the others. It's not where I belong. Oh my god. Oh, stop that! It's silly to think so! Ah. I was closing myself off from the rest of the world just a moment ago, and now I was opening my heart to this girl. What's happening to me? No, really, you shouldn't pay any attention to me under any other circumstances. Ah, stop freezing. I am so different from you. I am lazy, unsociable, and have no outstanding talents. Stop freezing. Stop freezing. Stop freezing. Oh my god. It froze. It fucking froze. It fucking froze. There we go. Holy fuck. Why does it keep freezing? Why? I didn't do nothing. I would be the last person you would notice in the crowd of a large city. Though for me, even going outside is rare. Ah, oops. Accidentally closed the game window. Simeon, you scare me. She looked at me. She looked at me seriously. Stop fucking freezing. I got embarrassed, but didn't avert my eyes. Am I wrong? Of course. You are you. There is no other person like you. You should just have some self-esteem and patience, and you can do anything. No doubt about it. Good advice from Slava here. I looked at the sky. If only everything could be as simple as you say. It's not difficult at all. Let's start right now. Start what? Changing! Start changing clothes, yes! Just like that? Yes. How do you imagine we can do that? We should do something useful. Hey, you froze again. There you go. For instance... Oh my god. Well... She thought for a moment. Let's clean up the square. The ball has already finished. Just the two of us? Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. I don't know the rest of the words, and I can't believe that I haven't got copyright striked for me singing this. Oh, speaking of copyright strike, you know my last Once on a Windswept Night video when it was playing those two songs? I'm like, I'm probably gonna get copyrighted for this. Like, my video's probably gonna get copyrighted for this. And I was right! It totally did! I got two copyright claims on that video, so that's just fantastic. Anyways, it's like I can predict the future nowadays. Just the two of us. Come on. Come on, cooperate with me. There we go. Would we be able to do all the work? There isn't that much to do. The first step is the most important. Hey, there we go. Looks like I have to hold my my video recorder's hand. I can't argue with her on that point, but taking down the lighting from trees in the dark, moving heavy audio equipment, and sweeping, none of that was on my to-do list. But I didn't know how to nicely refuse her. Maybe we can do it tomorrow? with everyone. Why put it off until tomorrow? Wouldn't it be wonderful to stand in a clean square during the lineup? First of all, I don't even like lineups in general. Hey, I understand you, but this is too much! Savia thought for a moment. Yes, looks like you're right. Even I can be right sometimes. And she can be wrong. Then... Oh my god, stop fucking freezing. She stretched and yawned. Let's just sleep on it then. A nice idea, but I wanted to talk more. There is a firework. Isn't it too early? No! Savia objected critically. You'll sleep all day tomorrow then. Tell me a bedtime story then. Stop freezing, please. There we go. I blurted out the first thing that came to mind. Hey, come on. I know only those ones I read in books. You must know them too. Maybe I do. Stop. There you go. God, every fucking time. What a failure. Shall we go? She stretched out her hand to me. Stop freezing. I'll stay here for a while longer. I need some fresh air. Oh my god. You can go. Good night. Oh my god. Can you stop? Good night. Oh my god, that was fucking torture. Savia ran away. I wanted to enjoy my total defeat first. I couldn't stand being with her even a minute longer after that brilliant idea. Bedtime stories? What in the world? That's how the things are. That's how the things are. You try to have a casual chat with a girl and it turns into a complete flop. I know. I stared into the night sky. The stars, those small lights of distant suns, blinked perkily as if laughing at me. Perkily. Those stars are fucking perky, let me tell you that. I turned over and buried my face in the sand. Ew. After a moment, I realized that was another one of my bright ideas, about on par with asking for a bedtime story. I stood up, spitting grit, and went to the leader's cabin. Now you're gonna bring sand everywhere. You're gonna be that loser that has sand just everywhere, and you're gonna be a fucking jerk because you have sand everywhere, and you bring sand into her cabin. ... My back itched all the way. Not only my back, my whole body. No wonder I haven't had a bath for several days. While it is really hot here during the daytime, so you sweat like a pig. Gross. I should find some soap and a towel. I can find everything in Olga Dmitrievna's cabin. After a couple of minutes, I was again at the square with my bag of bathing accessories. I have to find the bathhouse now. It was easy. The building was just on the edge of the forest. It really is the best place for a bathhouse. Looks nice too. I think there was no Blair Witch inside, but the lights were still on. Wow, what an obscure reference. Fucking Blair Witch. And whose bright idea is that to have a bath at midnight? I muttered below my breath. Hey, there's nothing wrong with having a bath at midnight. I do that all the time. Sometimes I have a bath. No, not a bath. A shower at like 1 or 2 in the morning. I have a really fucked up sleep schedule. Ugh. There is only one problem. Is it a boy or a girl? I don't know. Check your pants. In the first case, we could just have a bath together without any worries. I am not fond of public baths, but I can cope with them this time. In the second case, I would have to wait or to scratch myself the whole night through. Who knows how long I have to wait? I peeped into the window, but couldn't see anything because of the steam. Suddenly Slavia appeared right for me as if from a thick fog. Oh no. Oh yeah, since this is the Steam version, we don't get to actually see the image, but there are images. There is an image of this. You guys can look, I can look it up somewhere and link it so you guys know what is supposed to be right here. But this is a family-friendly, it's a family-friendly channel, so it's not gonna be here, but I'm gonna look it up later. Trust me. Naturally, she was naked, just like anyone else in the bath would be. Well, duh! Dumbstruck, I stared at her. I had never seen a naked girl so close, even through glass. Oh my god, you're a virgin? Oh my god, not only is he a neat, but he's a, well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But I kind of... I kind of consider myself a neat because I don't really leave the house, but like even I'm not a virgin. Come on. I had never seen my organ. This is getting into bad fan fiction territory. My organ. That is a chud. Nerve impulses traveling from my eyes down my body. Oh my god. It seemed like I couldn't leave my observation point no matter what, even if a war broke out. But Slavia didn't notice me. Oh, she was washing herself leisurely, rinsing her head, rubbing her body with a sponge and pouring water from the bucket on herself. Then she started to wash her hair. Oh! I can't imagine how much time she needs to wash it completely, but minutes flew like seconds. That's how immersed I was in the sight. Finally, she finished washing, sighed with satisfaction, and walked to the door. I managed to come to my senses just at the moment when she went into the changing room and left to hide in the nearby bushes. The best thing to do was not to tempt fate and leave, but I realized that too late. Sylvia appeared on the porch just after a moment, stood there for a while, enjoying this night breeze, and walked in the direction of my hideout. I had a dozen excuses in my mind, but she went by without even looking at the bushes I was hiding in. Thank God. Looks like I'm lucky. I cautiously got out and went to Olga Dmitrievna's cabin, completely forgetting my intention to have a bath. You fucking idiot! You could have jerked off in the bath. Oh. Ooh, froze. I was totally exhausted and wanted to just fall in bed and doze off. My eyes couldn't wait and were closing from time to time. It was dangerous to even to blink. I still don't know the camp well enough to walk there with my eyes closed. Suddenly Sylvia appeared before me. Stop doing that! Are you going to sleep? Well, yes. Right at this moment I remembered the sight in the bathhouse and averted my eyes shyly. And you? I'm cleaning up. She took the broom out from behind her back. Sylvia with a broom in the empty square at night looked like a witch from a children's fairy tale. What? Nothing. Is it really a good idea to clean the square after a bath? You fucking idiot! Sylvia! Why did you say that? And how do you know that I had a bath? I physically felt the fear taking over my body. Cold sweat started to run down my back. My thoughts froze so I couldn't think of any excuses. You could just say her hair looks wet. Sylvia still stared at me in surprise. It looked like my life depends on this answer. Well, your hair is wet. Oh, you're right. That's what I mean! You know, just say her hair's wet. I wanted the earth to swallow me up so I would vanish from this world just as suddenly and irreversibly as I had vanished from mine. Are you going to have a bath too? Me, well. So I looked at the bag in my hands. Yes, I am, so good night. I turned around and started back towards the bathhouse. What a disaster. How shameful. I walked slowly, trying to curse myself for all that happened. I shouldn't have peeped in the first place. But if I peep on anyway, then I must pay more attention and think of an excuse beforehand. Oh. Oh? Oh. Da-da-da. Didn't take much time to wash myself. It looked like the night made its own ball, or possibly a concert. The stars were the lights, the birds and insects were an orchestra, an owl hooting somewhere was its director, the sound of wind in the trees was the applause of the audience. The night looked much more beautiful when you stand in the forest clean and fresh. Oh yes. I don't like that. If only I heard a noise in the bushes nearby. Oh my god, this just keeps going. I shivered but didn't get very scared. It may be a squirrel or another animal. Nevertheless, I should check it out. I went to the bushes, but didn't find anything or anyone suspicious. Just seemed... With a clean body and a calm spirit, I went to the leader's cabin. Olga Dmitrievna was already asleep. I went to bed without taking my clothes off and covered myself with a blanket. I couldn't fall asleep for a long time, remembering naked Slavia, whose image could not be eclipsed by thoughts about finding answers. Now I want to see naked Slavia. Hey, day 4, we made it, guys! Wow! Woo! Is it hot in here, or is it just me? I woke up with a hellish ringing inside my head. I'm just gonna save it here. Well... well guys, that's gonna be it for this episode of Everlasting Summer. So that being said, if you guys enjoyed this and would like to see more of this game, then leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye!